right, my friend. I have got a lot of stuff. As the title states, I bought too much. Well, today was 50% off at Unique. And when I went in, I headed straight to the men's briefs, underwear, because I've been doing so well with the underwear. I said, well, let's keep this thing going, Excuse me. But for some reason, I just got very comfortable. And I started walking the aisles, and I really came out with more than I intended to. So I went in with the thought of just getting, some men's underwear, maybe some women's lingerie. And that was pretty much it. I wasn't looking at shoes. I wasn't looking at clothes. But, it is what it is. You get into these thrift stores, and it's like a little candy shop. Anyhow, the total came to $76, which is a cost of goods of about $4 a piece. So that's not bad, but $76 is really above what, that's too close to $100 in my opinion. And I try not to get that high, but I think I got some really good stuff. In fact, some of it I have already started listing on Amazon. So let's get started. This is Epson 802XL, and remember, whatever price you see, take 1/2 off. I made some notes. Okay, on Amazon, this is listing brand new between $43 and $54, and I have it listed for $29. And the rank is 3100, which is very good. It's a fast mover. Now, my only question is, when I looked at the expiration, because most of these ink cartridges have an expiration date, I couldn't find one. So on HPs, you can find an expiration date. But I don't think that Epson and Canon have expiration dates. So I'm going to have to trust my gut and hope that this is a fairly new ink cartridge and it won't be returned, because I have had ink cartridges returned. When they get old, they get dried out, they don't work. So I'm really careful about the brands. I don't buy HPs at all. I've had too many HPs returned, refunded and returned. All right, so this is Oregon Indoor Outdoor Thermometer with dual alarm clock. Now, this is a hard brand to find. I think it was probably bought by another company, but you'll notice that it is an indoor-outdoor thermometer. It does have a sensor. So I did some comping on Amazon. I have it listed for $19. The rank is 48,000, which is very good. And also, when I went to eBay, now this is really strange because normally eBay is less than Amazon, but this thermometer, this exact brand, is selling from between $29 and $39 on eBay. I'll have to check that again because, it's very unusual that eBay prices are higher than Amazon. All right, let me go to the back where I have bundles of soap. And actually, I have 3 bundles. I'm going to show you the price. It's a mix-up, mishmash of different brands, different types of soap, like you have a moisturizing soap and you have a bar soap, a bath soap. I don't know why I bought this, but in the back of my mind, I was thinking, there are a lot of Airbnb bed and breakfast type hotels out there, single owner hotels. And so, or you have guests coming over And you just want to put out a little bit of soap for them, not a big bar, but just a little bit. So I'm thinking I'm going to bundle all this and sell it. And I don't know where, because it's different brands. As you can see, there's a Neutrogena, and then there's a Finesse, which I've never heard of. But I'm going to bundle it and see, you know, how it comes out. It's a gamble. It's a risk on my part. Now this is also a risk. If you'll notice, I only paid $4. I have two of these, 2 pair of pants. But I want to show you the label. This is what caught my eye. You'll notice it says NATO size. NATO. Now, it does have an inseam of 26 to 29 inches. I don't know what that means. I don't know if this stretches out to 29 inches, and it has a waist of 35 to 39. So I'm really not sure. However, when I went to eBay, there was one listed, and it was listed as NATO tactical pants. And the guy or the person who had it, was pricing it at $43. So this was only $4. And I said, well, you know, I'll take a chance. Plus, I'm looking at the inseam, and the inseam looks longer than 29 inches. So I'll have to measure this. But I'm going to price it at $43. And it's very good quality. And I don't know if the name NATO means anything. I mean, are these official tactical pants and combat pants for NATO? I really don't know. But they've got a lot of pockets. Okay, a lot of pockets and, you know, zippers and what have you. I mean, they're really, really great pants. Really great pants. Let me show you that again. Okay, I'm going to just show you what they look like. No label, nothing, but they're new with tags. I don't get it, but I mean, is NATO now giving away their pants? But it could be that these are from a surplus store, you know, an Army surplus store. Okay, Wrangler cargos. This was $5. And normally I don't buy Wrangler anything because it's a slow mover. But I can list this on Amazon, which I did do. And I have them listed for $32 and they're selling for $35. I've just, you know, gone down a bit in price. And it's a 2100 rank, which means it's a fast seller. So I found these exact pants on Amazon, and they are listed. So I'm hoping this will move also. Now, let me back up, because when I was in the thrift store, I told you I had a mindset of getting men's briefs and lingerie. However, I was looking for new with tags. I kept going up and down the aisle looking for anything that had new with tags. I would stop and look at it to see if it's something that I should source. So some of these items you'll see are new with tags. And I think I'm going to try to use that mindset going forward. This is Spanx, and you'll see the price there. This is a bra. I do have it listed on Amazon. Unfortunately, it is a wired bra. Very pretty bra, but it's an underwire. And as I told you in a previous video, women are just not buying wired bras. And this has a very slow sell-through on Amazon. I think it's like 1 million. Let me see if I wrote it down. Did I write it down? No. Okay, I think it's 1 million, close to 1 million. So that means I'm going to be waiting quite a while for this bra to sell. But it's new with tags, and I think I have it online for $50. or $55. It's a very expensive bra. A very expensive bra. Okay, now we have J. Jill. This was, how much was this? $2.50. Very unusual to find J. Jill, especially a cardigan sweater like this, for $2.50. So I thought it was a steal. I don't know how much I would charge for it, maybe $25, I'm thinking. Really nice cardigan sweater. See if I can show that to you. Okay, we have another new tag. This is, what is this, Waco? Now, I have several Wacos in inventory. This is New Attack Sport. And they're not selling. And this is a very popular, well-known, respected bra. Women love this brand. But my Wacos are not selling. Okay, it's listed on Amazon for $76. I have it listed for $58. It's a fast mover on Amazon. So I'm going to put it also on Posh. Just want to make sure you get a good view of that. I'm going to put it on Posh. Okay. This was only $1. It's a novelty sock. Patrick Mahomes. There's Patrick. And the Kansas City Chiefs. When I went to eBay, there were a couple listed. It's football season, so I'm hoping that this will move fairly fast. Only a couple were listed. One was, I think, $8, and the other one was $10. All right, another favorite brand of mine. This is Under Outfit, a bra. I have tags with this, and it was, how much was this? $4. I sell these internet bras like Under Outfit and Shaper Mint. They are very good sellers. This bra would probably be priced retail $39, but even though it has tags, I don't see a price on it. Okay. Here's another bra, Livy, L-I-V-I, and it's out of New Attacks. It's out of, I think, Lane Bryant. Okay. And I didn't see, oh, here's the price. Okay. The price is $64.50, and that's probably very close to what I would sell it for. Okay, this was $4. I wouldn't charge $64. I'd probably charge $50 or $55 and see, you know, what offers come in. Now, Posh has a new feature which I really, really like. You can now set a low acceptance price. So this bra, for example, let's say that I price it at $50. When I get ready to submit the price, there's something on, I think it's called Smart Sale, okay? And I can offer a minimum price that I will accept. So my minimum price would probably be $40, $50 to $40. And that means that if someone comes in and wants to offer, let's say $30, it wouldn't be accepted. So I like that. eBay has something very similar. I like it, I like it, I like it. Because as some of you know who are on Posh, who have done business with Posh, you'll have a high-priced item, $50, $60, $70, and you'll get some knucklehead who offers you $5. Okay, so these are another new with tags. This is Stacy Adams, men's pants. This is linen blend, and it's a large size. It's a 42 waist. I'm not familiar with Stacy Adams as a man's clothing item. I do know they do make shoes, and I think hats. So I'm taking a chance with this. Okay, there's the price I paid. Taking a big chance, but because they were linen, I said, well, we'll just you know, we'll just try and see, you know, how this works out. I went to eBay, and there's a low price on Stacey Adams pants. I think they were selling for like $20. But this is new with tags. I don't know how much it's priced for. And I don't know if I can put it on Amazon. It's very possible I can list it on Amazon. Okay, Sharp calculator. This is a solid $20 calculator. And I paid $2.50 for it. So I expect that to move very quickly because we are now going into tax season. We are also, the schools are starting up, so you got a lot of accounting classes coming up. All right, I have something personal here. And there's one other item that I have. It's called Sleep Easy. Hold on. Okay, I thought I brought everything over. This is called Sleep Easy, and it's a sound conditioner. It makes sound. I have not tested this. Bad me. I should have tested it in the store. But when I saw the comps on eBay, it's priced from $29 to $39, and I only paid $4.50 for it. So I said, well, I'll just take it. you know. So I have to try this. I have to test this. Okay, I hope it works. Everything looks intact to me. It doesn't look like anything's missing. And finally, Scout and Violet 100 word book by Leapfrog. I just mailed one of these out about a week ago from Amazon. I always list these on Amazon. They sell very quickly, and the solid price is about $15, and I paid $2.50, half price. Okay, guys, I am winded. I want to remind you that I'm putting video shorts up, what I sold on eBay, Amazon, etc., etc. So just go to my channel, look for what sold on, and if you'll click the links below for my stores and other videos. And if you'll give me a like, if this was useful, this is just simply a haul, you know, and I'm trying to give you reasoning why I buy certain things. I think the value will be, the price will be at resale. You never tell. You never can tell. I mean, you know, prices go up, prices go down. You never can tell how something is going to turn out. All right, thank you so much. And I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.